Hey, y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo 6. It is your girl, the hippie healer. And the sign that I want to channel for now is my Sagittarius. So something I did a little bit different this time was I let my tarot deck choose the zodiac sign for me because I just didn't know what zodiac sign I wanted to do next. The first two signs that came out was Gemini and Pisces. I just did Pisces last night, so I wasn't doing them again. I literally just finished Gemini before I hit record for this reading. So I wasn't going to do those two signs. However, I still wanted to keep these cards because I kind of felt like this was giving me a backstory of the energy of whatever sign did eventually come up. I got the Ten of Swords as the first card. The Chariot card is the next card. The Fool card is the next card. And the, what is this? The Ten of Wands, I want to say it is. Am I wrong? Hold up. Yeah, Ten of Wands. So, the energy that I've gotten from this is I'm talking to a Sagittarius, and keep in mind that my readings are timeless. So this is going to apply to past, present, or future. Flip and switches roles, they apply to your situation. As we're talking about you or somebody who's in your energy, and also take a resonate to you and your situation. Leave the rest behind. Don't force anything to fit. However, the energy that I got is I'm talking to a Sagittarius who has come to a place of some victory within self after dealing with a great deal of heartbreak. Okay, you finally decided to take a leap of faith and walk in a new direction away from what I feel like was a connection that came with a lot of burdens, of you carrying a lot of burdens. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm getting so far. However, let's see what's really going on. I want to dive into this deck that I made a while ago, some years ago. It's everything you can imagine in this deck. It's a little bit of spiritual awakening, spiritual warfare, relationship, self-empowerment. It's a lot of everything in this deck because I made it. I'm a Gemini. It's everything in here. However, false twin. A lot of you all can be coming out of a connection where you understand that your twin flame, who you thought was your twin flame, is actually not a twin flame, because you got to understand it. Too much burden, too much heartbreak and burden was coming from this connection for it to be an actual twin flame. Okay, but I'm gonna pause. I kind of want to pause to shuffle, but I need y'all to be along with me for the prayer. So give me a second. All right. Heavenly Creator, Divine Spirit, Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family, Other Brightest Love, Light, Healing, Prosperity, Protection, and Direction. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Sagittarius. Clear and accurate messages for my Sagittarius. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Okay, so Sagittarius, this deck is extremely thick, and I want to make sure I shuffle it thoroughly, but I also do not want to use all of my time because 10 minutes ain't nothing. So I'm going to pause while I shuffle, and then I'm going to get back. All right, y'all, let's get into these messages. What is it that my Sagittarius need to hear and know the most at this time, Spirit? It says, you are right. I just don't want you to know. You are right. I just don't want you to know. Then it says blocked energetically or physically. Okay. Some of you all have really just blocked this person out. You're blocking this person like it says on the card, either energetically or physically. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. For a lot of you all, the block is your spirit guides really blocking this person. It says, I'm settling. This person, you could be settling you could have been settling in that connection, or that person is settling in another connection. I'm not really sure. Tell me more, Spirit. I heard settling for what's familiar. It says missing you like hell. So yeah, a lot of you are not actually with this person anymore. Missing you like hell. You want to know what's so weird, though, what I just heard? Somebody is missing you, but y'all are together. You know, especially if I'm channeling for a woman. Woman, you know we different, right? We leave emotionally and mentally before we leave physically. So you can literally be in the same household with somebody and not be there, if that makes sense. Tell me more, Spirit, about this energy. But somebody's actually, like somebody you're not dealing with and they are actually missing you. It says waking up and seeing through illusions. You want to know what's so wow? Every single sign I have done a reading for with this deck. Mind you, you see how many cards is in this deck. This card has came out for every single sign. And it just goes to show you energetically what's going on across the whole collective. We've had all these eclipses. We're in eclipse season. We are in year 9. That is the year of endings. Y'all, when I tell you the veil is getting so thin, those stories, those lies, those illusions, things that we were telling ourselves, we can't tell ourselves them same stories no more. Or it's getting harder for you to do it. A lot of people are waking up and seeing through the illusions. This is like every single, I've done Libra, I've done Pisces, I've done Gemini, every last sign waking up, seeing through illusions. That card keeps coming out. It says inner work is needed. Inner work is needed. So somebody could be waking up and seeing through the illusions of some work that they need to do on themselves. You know what? It's like, and somebody could be missing you, but it's like, it doesn't fucking matter because they put you through so much. Here's one thing about the Ten of Swords, right? The Ten of Swords is the most swords you can put in a bag. Meaning you can't hurt nobody more than this place. You are basically dead at this point. Do you see this person? There's 10 swords in their back. Time and time and time again, you gave this person opportunity over after opportunity after opportunity to treat you better, and they didn't. And then for a lot of you all, you were letting this person know how wrong they were treating you, and they wouldn't even take accountability for their actions. That's why it says you were right. I just don't want you to know. That's narcissistic. Karmic partner. Yep. Some of you all are really waking up and seeing through the illusions that somebody you thought was a twin flame was actually a karmic partner. This person was only put in place for you to learn something. That's it. That's all. What's on the back of this deck? I never even got to look. Tell me more, Spirit. Date yourself for a while. Sagittarius, you know, y'all are Gemini sister signs. Y'all are sister signs. I just got this. I literally just got this same card in my reading as well. Well, in Gemini's reading, but I'm a Gemini. So, you know, even though I'm doing readings for the collective, I will still take parts of readings and be like, damn, I'm going to apply that for myself as well. But yeah, it says to date yourself for a while. For a lot of you all, this connection was put in place, or what you need to take from this connection is understanding the importance of loving on yourself. Understanding the importance of, or what you need to take from it is understanding that how important it is for you to take that same love, that same loyalty, that same whatever it is you're willing to give to other people and give it to yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. Because when you're sitting there and you're giving and you're giving and you're giving, you're just carrying a burden all by yourself. Overburdened, overloaded, responsibility, stress, problems, weight on your shoulders. You're doing it all by yourself. Tell me more, Spirit. And some of y'all are finally waking up to that. Blocked root chakra. Sagittarius, a lot of you all can really benefit from some level of like yoga. Root chakra, literally you can look it up on YouTube. Root chakra yoga, sacral chakra yoga, it's all there. These are all things, these are all tools that I've utilized for myself. I'm going to take these last card. It says, I hate it here. If your person had left you alone and decided to move on with somebody else, they hate it there. They hate it there. Or this is you. You actually hate it in your connection. But it's something like you're tied to this person based off familiarity or routine. But it says self-love. Self-love is very important for you right now, Sagittarius. It is. Anything else that I can say? Yeah, spiritual evolution is taking place. You're about to evolve and ascend right out of this connection and this experience. I love y'all. I hope this was able to help till next time.